Morning, everyone. This is day number 189, and yeah, so far today, got in the habit of going on school, engaging. One of the things that I've learned from school is like how to actually add value, to people's posts and groups and stuff like that by simply just replying and adding thoughtful comments. And I'm seeing that I can do that, thoughtfully as well on other platforms like X or LinkedIn. Just gotta get in the habit of spending 100 minutes of creating content, 100 minutes of commenting, and then also another 100 reaching out to people, right? That's one of the things that I haven't been doing. So it's like the new rule of 100. Before it was like 100 minutes of creating content, 100 DMs, and then 100 replies. Could still do that, but it's more to do with meaningful replies, which will get more results. So today we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go to church with the family today, and then it's really cold. I think it's like minus 20, feels like minus 25 right now degrees Celsius. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and gonna reach out to more local businesses and accelerators and event hosts for the Magic, and I'll keep you guys posted. What's going on, everyone? This is the end of day number 189, and just today I reached out to a few event hosts. Today didn't get much done today. Really spent most time with my family. Worked a little bit on really planning out what I'm gonna do for the promo video or on the about page, and probably gonna start doing using Magic as a hook to post and talk about dayNumber. And really what I came down to, distilling dayNumber, I'm getting clearer and clearer, is your dayNumber represents how many days it's been since you committed to building what you're building, right? And really that's what it speaks to. It's the day you made that decision, when you chose that dayNumber, and now how many days into it you were in. And it kind of represents anything. Somebody's, let's say, been training for so many days, or let's say they've made a vow to get to sobriety. They count how many months they've been sober, that kind of thing, right? So because it speaks to an identity of who you are. You're committed to something greater than yourself, for a mission, right? So really what it is, dayNumber is really a system for self-leadership for founders, right? It's to help you lead yourself, and develop that strength of character, to keep going, even when times are tough and when it's hard, because that's how it's been for me. I mean, there's been many times I wanted to quit, but I knew that, okay, it's day number 189. Like the first thing I think about every single morning is what day number am I on? Okay, or I know what day number I'm like, oh, it's day number 189 today. So yeah, if you are building something and you really want that develop that muscle or that strength of leadership, because you're gonna need to do it, especially nowadays. There's a huge wave of solar founders, especially with people vibe coding. You could build an app, and you're gonna need that strength of character to keep going. Strength of character is basically following through on the commitment that you made long after the excitement. Sorry, I got thrown off there. I thought I had my Bluetooth on, but I didn't. But yeah, following through long after the excitement of the moment of the decision has passed, and that's really what strength of character is. So yeah, gonna create that video of me doing a magic trick where I talk about how you may, they say success is a decision away, right? When you make that decision to commit to doing something, you're gonna see it through no matter what. And it's not that people don't make decisions to do something. It's the part of following through, especially on those days where things seem like they're not working out, or there's no traction, there's no momentum, there's crickets. You have the solution to, a big problem in this world, and nobody's listening, right? How do you keep going, right? And that's what I'm developing, and that's what I'm building, is that system of self-leadership to to keep going, where presence matters more than, performance, right? So that's what it's about. And I want to reward people for that and incentivize people to keep going and keep doing it. So if you are one of those founders who needs that or who wants to be part of, a community that supports that, just go to dayNumber.io and you'll see, you'll be able to create an account and pick the date that you decided to make that commitment to build what you're building, and then automatically it'll give you how many days you're in. And if you don't know the day and you just want to make that day today, then that's fine, and then you start documenting every day, no matter what, even if you miss a day, it's okay, that's fine. Your day number doesn't reset, it never resets, right? So we don't penalize you, it's not a streak thing. And then share it with somebody, keep yourself accountable, let somebody know that, hey, I made a commitment to build and this is what I'm building, right? And share it with them and find somebody else who's also wants to commit to something as well, right? And then join the community, right? You'll see there's a day number community you can join, and we're all doing the same thing. So currently right now it's not full of committed people. There's one person who's right now been logging daily, almost daily, for the last 7 days, and his name is Rick. And I'm hoping to find, at least 10 regular people in the beginning who are committed to showing up daily for what they've, committed to, what they've decided to commit to. So again, dayNumber.io, and I look forward to seeing you guys there.